Dude, getting these hooks down is so tough, bro. I feel like podcasting is kind of like flying. Uh, it's like really hard to take off. But it's like once we get in the air, it's like
Yeah.
it's smooth sailing. But like getting to start recording is like,
Yes.
what the heck are we doing, bro?
And there's a lot of it's like in the plane there's a 500 instruments you got to mess with too.
And
I didn't
you
even think about that part.
Bro, you don't even know our preparation process either. Like,
No.
It's actually like,
yeah.
If you were a serious person and you saw our preparation, you'd probably think we have no clue what we're doing.
I go in the bathroom and look at myself in the mirror and like and tell myself like that I'm funny and stuff.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I don't actually.
Okay. I know you was in there combing your beard.
Do you,
Your little cute self.
do
Yeah,
you
look
ever
at
do
you, bro.
that,
Look at
though?
your beard, bro.
You
my
like
God.
it?
Yeah, bro. You got that little oil going on.
I trimmed it up a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Do
That's cool.
you ever oil yours?
No, I just go. I don't even know.
You go short.
It's like 0.3 millimeters.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of trimmer you got?
It's a Phillips. Dude, I got the same one you got.
Same one?
Yeah, bro. I went in your bathroom the other day.
Actually, I think Caleb has the same one.
Yo, Caleb. Hey, we got a new producer now.
Caleb's our new producer.
Speaking of new, it's a lot of new.
Yeah.
Bruh. We actually got depth.
We got well,
We got baby diarrhea green on the back.
some stuff that ain't new. The plant.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to get rid of the plant, bro.
Man, they hate the plant.
I had to fight for this plant.
We had to fight for this plant. Yeah, this plant. I think if we ever get like million subscribers, like the plant is like the staple.
Yeah.
Like we could have some real like nice bushes in our shot,
Okay.
but like the plant that's plastic has to stay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, you don't even want to hear the story. Actually, they might about the chairs, bro.
Oh yeah, we should talk about the chairs. We should talk about the chairs. That's a good point.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So let me tee it up. So we've had these blue and brown. Our friend, our pastor Nick, he calls them caca chairs.
Yeah, they
had like a poop stain in them.
They had some questionable stains.
Well, Dylan's did. I didn't sit in that one.
Well,
he was just used to it,
bro.
But so it was just we had them old chairs, all right, crusty, musty, dusty. And so I'm scrolling Facebook Marketplace, and I find these chairs. They're like, okay, that's a good looking chair. That'd be a good pod chair. We need some chairs. So I send it to Dylan, and he says, okay, I'll buy them, right? You messaged me back, and I said, well, or I didn't say anything to you, but I was thinking in my head, okay, I need to just message the ladies and set up the deal.
And I messaged her too at the same time.
So we both messaged the lady.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, we want to buy these chairs. And she made a deal with me first.
Yeah, she did.
And so we made a meeting location and time. And then what'd she say to you?
She was like, well, there's already somebody that's coming to look at him tonight. I was like, is his name Clayton? She was like, yeah, but like, I'm not doing the whoever gets it first. Like, I'm gonna just give it to the guy who put some money up first. I was like, no, we're using it for the same purpose. She thought that like we had beef or something.
Yeah, she thought that we were arch nemesis.
No, those were like some like really premier chairs.
Bro, imagine
my gosh,
that you were like so into Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my
that like
gosh.
you knew the other guy who was trying to steal your chairs.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Okay, that's not all that happened, though.
It's not.
We got distracted. So we get there, we buy the chairs. Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, we kind of
we load the chairs up.
We load the chairs up in the truck. Yeah. Yep. We load them up. We tarp them. This is when it's pouring rain.
And we saw one outside of the box, but the other one was still boxed up.
In the box, right? And so we load them up. They're tarped up, strapped down in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little bit of a misunderstanding about the price.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, how much was it? He was like 125 each. I was like, bro, the listing said 125. Like I could have swore.
Yeah.
And then I look at the fine print. I was like, it said 125 each last second sentence.
Yeah.
But the listing actually just said 125. So we only brought 125.
Yeah.
And we almost forgot to bring money in the first place. Like, we got no brain. Like we literally have no brain. And so we load the chairs up. We didn't even check the box.
Nope.
That was shut. Like
Nope.
we were like, yo, it's definitely the same chair.
Yeah, we just threw it in.
So we put them both in, and then I paid for one chair. Clayton Venmo'd the other chair.
Yeah.
And then we get in the truck, and we're like, bro, I bet one of the chairs is brown.
Yeah, we literally said that
because the original chair was gray.
Matt Stockerbrand can confirm. He was in the truck.
Yeah.
We said this. I bet one of them was brown.
Yeah.
We get to the church, pop the box open.
One of them was brown, bro.
One's brown and one's gray.
Yeah.
2 different chairs.
And we originally were gonna buy the gray one.
Yeah, we wanted the gray.
Mm.
And
then we saw the brown on the camera.
As you can see,
yeah,
we ended up getting the brown one.
The brown chairs do look better.
Long story short, the lady, she was super nice.
Oh yeah, we did some
finagling. And we did some finagling back and forth, yep. And she agreed to get us a brown chair.
Yep.
And she made it happen.
She did.
She got us.
Actually, I'll give her a good job on customer support.
Yes.
On the back end, on the front end.
Yeah. It was a little,
we told them to check out the
This is a new business.
Yeah, it is. It just started like 2 weeks ago.
Anyway. Yeah. So, hey, shout out to that lady. I'm not going to say who it was or anything, but.
Yeah. What'd you get your girl for Valentine's Day, bro? I'm curious. I'm curious to hear about this. Because yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Here's my thing. Let me preface a little bit because I feel like I'm going to get flamed for this. I'm not a big gift Valentine's Day.
You get her a teddy bear and some chocolates.
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that because I think that
it's very surface.
Yeah.
Superficial.
And I also try to buy her flowers like other times throughout the year, more spontaneously.
Is that like a?
I say
thing?
Try.
Is that like a quarterly thing or like?
I'm sure it should be. I try. but trying is not the same as executing, bro.
Oh, this dude.
So, yeah, I don't want to lie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Be honest.
That's only happened like a few times. But anyway, sorry. Don't cut yourself.
Not bad, bro.
So in my mind, I'm thinking I want to do more of a date activity. Because I think her love language is quality time. She wants to hang out together. And so my activity that I planned was to go to the place in Fredonia called Try Me. You ever heard of that?
Try Me?
Yeah, it's called Try Me.
That's interesting.
But it's not spelled like TRYME.
Oh, okay.
It's spelled like TRI.
So did you try it?
Something.
You tried it.
Okay, they have ice cream nachos.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's a crazy combo.
No, it's so fire.
Is it like got cinnamon and stuff on it? I feel like that.
No, it's like waffle cone.
Okay.
Chips.
Okay.
And then it's like a vanilla ice cream.
Bro, they are getting a shout out.
And then it's got chocolate sauce that you dip. You get like the ice cream and then the chocolate sauce.
My BMI just went up just thinking about this.
Yeah, and I don't even like ice cream.
Oh, bro.
I'd
tear up some mint chocolate chip.
Do not like
mint? I'd act a fool on some mint chocolate chip. Yeah.
What do you eat? Toothpaste, bro?
Okay, everybody says this, bro. I can't stand that. I can't stand
I want to hear a defense. Why is mint okay to have ice cream?
Okay, hold on. Me personally,
yeah,
I'm not dumping out a whole thing of toothpaste and just going to town on it because that would be cheaper. That'd probably be cheaper.
Okay.
Actually, no, it'd probably be more expensive. Now that I think about it, but I'm just not doing that. Okay. But some mint, like, bro, I'm not gonna put toothpaste in my mouth. I'm gonna put a peppermint in my mouth if I just want the taste. You know what I'm saying? It's got fluoride.
You like mint chocolate chip though?
Yeah.
I just don't like
Put a pull up in the thing.
Yeah,
if you like mint chocolate chip, let's see.
Speaking of the thing, hey, go join the stuff. What are they called? The subscribe.
You're so dumb, bro. He's like, go join this stuff.
Join the Discord.
Comment, like, and subscribe. I think we got to
follow on Insta.
Yeah, we got social platforms now. We're coming for you, Bryce Crawford. We talked about you last episode, but now we catching up. So,
yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to smoke?
Yeah, George Jenkins.
Bryce Crawford.
You don't want no Ruslan.
And Facebook.
We're calling on names.
That's the other one I forgot.
Okay, we got a nice little setup. What's up? Sorry.
I'm just sorry, bro.
What'd you get your wife?
Oh.
What'd you do with your wife?
So I was just thinking, she's always asking me to go get ice cream and stuff, and I don't go because I don't like ice cream. So I'm like, you can go get ice cream or whatever. Or I even say I'll go with you.
Yeah.
But I don't want
You don't get like no brownie or nothing?
So I just thought this would be a good time to just go and do a little ice cream date.
Ice cream social.
Yeah, ice cream date. So, but here's the crazy part. She actually wanted to take me to a place in Neodesha. That was her idea. And I don't know if you know, but Neodesha and Fredonia are kind of like
close.
They're close, but they're also like enemies. They're frenemies.
Okay.
That's what I was always told. I don't know if you're from there.
Don't be on the border past midnight, is what you're saying. It might get active.
Yeah, it might get active.
Okay.
I heard they're slinging lead.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay.
So she wanted to take me. Okay, this is gonna. I'm gonna. A little bit of a rabbit hole, but I'm a Pokemon fan. I don't know if you know this.
Oh no, you nerdy for real.
Yeah, I'm nerdy for real. I like Pokemon.
Actually, no, we're not gonna go. Keep going.
Okay, it's Charizard. But anyways, so I like to get Pokemon cards. Okay, I have like a little collection. All right. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm judgmental.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'll play it. Actually, I like Pokemon. Not as much as you, but I still do.
So they opened a Pokemon card store in Neodesha, Kansas.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you got to take me there.
Yo, bro, it's dope.
Is it?
It's actually dope.
Oh, man.
For a place that's like out in the middle of nowhere.
I bet it's mostly men in like their late 20s too.
Well, they see a lot of little kids come in too.
Okay.
And that makes sense.
Hope God gets the glory out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Anyway, so so that's what we did. We went to Neodesha.
Okay.
Got the Pokemon, then we went and got the ice cream.
Okay.
It was kind of a little date.
That's cool.
It was nothing crazy.
Okay.
We had fun.
Okay.
We took the dog too. He got a little.
Kobe got a little pup cup?
He got a little pup cup.
He got a little pup cup.
Yeah, Kobe.
Bro, Kobe's my favorite, man. Kobe's my favorite.
All right, so tell me about you? What'd you do?
Man, so I procrastinated really bad, but that's just my personality.
Uh-huh.
So I started calling around like flower shops and stuff like that. And one of them was like, we don't have anything. I was like, it's noon on the Valentine's Day. Like, y'all got nothing?
Yeah, they sold out.
Like, who buys flowers the day before? Like, that to me was just...
And, yeah, because what do you do with them? What, are you hiding them or something?
Okay, I don't want to be dissing companies that are in our local area because I ain't doing that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Called up and they were like, I have them. And flowers are expensive.
Oh, you found some?
Yeah, I found some.
Okay.
I found some decent ones.
Okay.
That was the first time I bought her roses, actually.
Really?
First time.
Okay. Where'd you find them at? Can you say that?
Yeah, I found them at Tony's, man. Tony's out by Walmart.
Tony's Lawn Care?
Yeah. They have a bunch of really cool stuff.
Or garden
something.
Yeah,
they got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
But so I did that, and then I made her a little card, and then I got like some lotion and a candle, and
all right.
Then I just went home and we chilled at the house all day because we spend our time around like a lot of people, and so for us like just to be home is everything.
Yeah.
And she values that. Like actually, people were like, y'all are just staying at home. I was like, yeah. And actually, she wanted that, so I was cool with that. And so we just chilled. We watched like Amazing World of Gumball and looked at each other in the eyes and stuff. Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah, that was good, man. You know, Christian dating, Christian marriage, that was probably like the most gut wrenching time, I think, for me.
Oh,
for a myriad of reasons. Bro. For a myriad of reasons. Mm-hmm. And we're only talking about this because Valentine's Day was just around the corner. We don't like talking about this. And we don't feel qualified to talk about this, but we're talking about it. And so you're getting a raw.
I'm 4 years in. I don't even know if I'm 4 years in. We're still learning, is what I'm trying to say. I got a long ways to go.
6 months?
Hey, you're experienced,
dude. I'm in the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been, like in Nam. You know, you ever been to Nam?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, so like when you're in the trenches and stuff, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, so
okay.
Glory to God.
Yeah.
Anyway, so man, like what was that experience like for you? Like, first off, as a man, I guess I don't want to just talk to dudes.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I don't want to go there. But since we're dudes, like
it's kind of hard to see it from the
other perspective. It's hard. But it's like, what is it like for you to prepare yourself as a man to get ready to start thinking about dating? Because I work with a lot of high schoolers. Mm-hmm. Like, screw all that preparing, dog. I'm just trying to get to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all don't know what I don't know what you're playing with.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fire. And I ain't saying like, oh yeah, it's a sin to date when you're. I'm not gonna go down that. That's not. But it's like, okay, you gotta have like some preparation.
Yeah.
You gotta start thinking about yourself. Like you can't be a brokey trying to get married. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good question, man. I think the thing is, like, for me, anyways, I didn't prepare well.
So you went through trials and tribulations.
I went through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, because I never been through those. So
yeah,
I'm just playing.
So when I got saved, I did have a few Christian dating experiences, I guess you could say, and I tried to like, there's one in particular in my mind. I don't want to go deep in the. I don't want to explain too much.
Like preparing yourself though. Like,
but yeah,
what's that like?
Yeah. I think here's the thing I will say. When I was dating, like in the Christian after I got saved, you know, in the like as a believer, having that experience of dating someone who's another believer for the first time in my life, okay, it revealed to me a lot about myself.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
I'm low-key selfish.
I'm not only selfish, but like I'm not mature. I'm not ready for this. Like I learned a lot.
Wait, after you got saved, after you became a believer, how long were you single before you like started seriously? I mean, you and Lauren got together.
Me and Lauren probably not quite 2 years.
Okay.
Probably a year and some change.
So you had a year. Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my experience is a little bit different. Like for me, I was single a lot and I couldn't stand it. Like I was just like in my room a lot, chilling. And I had to go. I went to literally every church thing I possibly could, and I try to hang out with, cause like it's just it gets lonely, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel for all my single people out there, man. It's like I know that feeling of just like, dang, is this ever gonna happen?
Yeah.
And it comes. It comes. I mean, some people are called to singleness to the glory of God, but
yeah, bro, that's real though.
Yeah,
when you don't see singleness as a gift when you're the one who's single,
true,
and you're thugging it out by yourself. And DJ, for me, it was DJ's basement.
No,
I was living in his basement at the time, and I was just down there like this.
But I'm not gonna lie though,
myself just
if it wasn't for those years of singleness, I would not be nowhere near the man that I can be for Emma. Like if I jumped straight into a relationship and I was just newly saved, like, and I didn't go through that like testing period of singleness, like learning how to be just like, I'm just be real, just learning how to like deny my flesh of my sexual urges, like learning that stuff, like learning how to really like know who I am as a man and my identity, and like really know what it means to be a godly man.
Yeah.
Like the Lord had to train me how to be a man. Well, we talked about this before, but like through discipleship. Yeah. And the Lord had to teach me how to be a man through like figuring out what it means to be a man through the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's just a lot, and I listen to a lot, I feel like there's just a lot of content out there for men, men in particular.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that I've heard before, and you probably heard me say this, is like, are you ready to be I think I heard this off somebody on YouTube, so I'm re-quoting it, but like a priest or a pastor of your home, like are you able to lead spiritually? And so like I had that season, and I'm not trying to say this like I know exactly what I'm doing, because I just don't, but I just valued these perspectives, that, and then be a pastor, a priest of the house. Can you lead spiritually? Then can you be a protector? And that's not only just like, are you jacked, right? Like, are you the?
I am though.
Yeah, bro. Man, what's a 1% man? What's it called? I forget. You ever heard of that?
What's a 1% man?
It's like a dude who got like 6 figures.
It's like an Andrew Tate thing or something?
Red pill. Yeah, screw that, bro.
Okay.
I can't stand
All
it.
right.
Anyway, glory to God.
All
Anyway,
right.
so, so can you protect? Like, are you smart enough to go through these streets and know that you have somebody that, you know, like they're your prized possession? You know what I'm saying? And then, can you be a priest provider? You got financial means to be able to leave financial, because it says there's a verse in, I think it's either First Timothy or First Thessalonians. It's like a man who cannot provide for his household is worse off than an unbeliever. Yeah, like that's a scary verse. Yeah, that's a scary verse. And then there's another verse, I think it's in one of the Timothy's or something like that. It's like a man who isn't at peace with his wife, or something along the lines of this. Mm-hmm. A man who isn't at peace with his wife, like God doesn't hear his prayers. Yeah, like bro, God takes marriage seriously, very seriously. Yeah, very seriously, very seriously. So yeah, man, I think for me is like, oh man, I was like, dang it, man, I wish I could, but God was like, nah, you ain't. And I'm just not like I'm not the ladies' man. Like, I'm just not that guy. So, all right, that's just me personally. Okay. So hold on. Could go for it.
I kind of want to dive into the other side of the conversation, because there's like, okay, what is the man needs to be prepared in these ways? Mm. What do you think you should look for? Or so let me put it in a practical way.
Yeah, that's good.
Say you're a dude. Yeah. And you're a believer. Okay. And you're single. Yeah. You're going to church. Mm-hmm. And you're like, you know what? I think it's about time. I need to find me a honey. Yeah. You know?
This is real.
What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
Can I just share like a little testimony? Okay. And I shared this in my you're funny. I shared this in my note with Emma yesterday. Like, okay. And I'm already getting like a little cheesy, but like I wrote in the note like I wasn't initially attracted to her. Well, like it wasn't necessarily the way she looked. Like I've seen how she looked, obviously, like she came in. It wasn't necessarily that like that really caught my. Like, she's beautiful. I'm not trying to say that she's not. Like, she's very beautiful. But, like, what attracted to me the most, or the moment that I first, like, piqued interest, because, like, I've seen, you know, you see women are and there's women that are good looking everywhere, but it's like, that doesn't really, that's not really the main thing that I was, like, looking for. You know what I'm saying? And the moment that I knew I was interested in Emma, and I wrote this in the note, was, like, I saw her taking communion, bro. I was watching her take communion. Yeah. And she was like, once we got together, she was like, I thought I saw you like peeping me after. And like, she was like, oh, he's like a pastor. So he's probably like making sure, like just kind of taking note of that. Yeah. But no, I was taking note for different reasons. Trying to be a pastor.
Bro, help me out real quick. What's the verse in Proverbs about?
P31?
Not P31. Mm-hmm. It's the one about beauty fades.
Oh, bro. I don't know.
Do you know that one?
You can Google it.
I can't. I don't got my phone on me. But okay. It's all good.
Well, good. Caleb can put.
Caleb, can you pull that up? Yeah. Can you pull that up? Thank you, bro. Yeah. It's in Proverbs, I think.
Yeah, it's P31.
Okay, it's P31. All right. Yeah.
Yep. It says, charm is deceitful and beauty fades, but a woman who fears the Lord will be praised. Reward her for her work. Let her actions result in public praise. That's a dope verse, man.
Yeah. Rayburn used to read us this verse when we were in high school. Bro. He loved this. He was like
mentor, bro.
He read us this verse. Charm is deceitful and beauty fades, but a woman who fears the Lord will be praised.
Absolutely. And yeah, so I was just watching her like take communion. I was like, dang it. Like that's what sparked the curiosity for me. I was like, okay. Like, I see this girl, like, she really takes her faith seriously. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, thought she was cute. You know what I'm saying? And I really, like, dig how she came up in her life. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try. So, yeah. And then I think, so I had an initial attraction. And then I talked to my peoples. Yeah. Who I look up to, who would, in my life, that were like, yeah. I trust their word.
Yeah. I remember this.
Yeah. Yeah. And I went and talked to them, and they were like, bro, what are you doing? Like, go.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I felt about it.
I would say kind of a similar thing about me and my wife. I'd say probably the thing that was most attractive to me was we were serving a lot together. Like
that's a big deal.
We were in a lot of like we went on several mission trips, like to St. Louis and these different cities.
Yeah,
and it was just a time in the church where we kind of had this group where we would go and serve at these other churches and do these things. And so
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a bar by Andy Mineo. He says, it's in that song Candy Rain. And he's talking with his homies like, everybody asking where I find that. I said, hey, man, I found it in church. And I was like, when I heard that bar, I was like, okay, I need that. I think that's a big deal, bro. Because actually in the church, like you get to, like, I don't want to say this in a creepy way, but like, you get to kind of like observe like, okay, I've been around this person for a little bit. I see their character. I don't know what they're like outside of church, really. Unless we like go hang out in a group, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a big deal. And like kind of like starting that initial friendship. Like, okay, I'm talking to this person. Do I see something spark flame? Maybe?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I didn't have that. I just went cold. I went cold calling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After church event one day.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
Do you want to tell like kind of the story of what went down or not?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Tell us what happened.
Yeah. So like all I did was like I was like, hey, Emma, can I talk to you? And then like after service or whatever. And dude, the thing was like we were both working in the video booth, but I saw her like several times throughout the week. And I knew like a Wednesday night I was gonna catch her. I was gonna catch her. But I was kind of like building this up, like working with her in the video booth on Monday nights for our second service. Yeah. And so Wednesday night I was like, all right, I'm gonna build up the confidence, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And you know what this girl said to me? I said, first off, I said this. I said, hey, can I talk to you after service? She thought I was gonna talk to her about leadership stuff. Was not. Yeah. I was like, hey, like, do you mind if I like can I pursue you? Like that's I said, hey, like this is gonna
the classic Christian man line.
I said, hey, this is probably gonna come off weird. It's gonna throw you off, and like, you can say no. That's okay. We can go on with our lives, and this doesn't have to be weird. I don't want it to be weird. Yeah. Because we coincide with each other a lot. Yeah. I was like, but I just want to put this on your radar. I just want to put this on your plate. Like, can I pursue you? She was like, I'll pray about it. And I was like, green flag. I was like, green flag. I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even though my flesh didn't like that. My flesh did not like that. Because I got rejection issues. So, So, you know, I was like, what's this girl got to think about? I was like, my pride was triggered, bro. But actually, she came to me 5 days later, bro.
She really took the time.
She took the time. And she was asking people 5 days. She came back to me. We were in the video booth on a Monday night. And she was like, hey, like what you I didn't bring it up. I let her bring it up. She was like, hey, what you said, like, I would, I think we should do it. I was like, so after that, like, then just that cliche courtship, you know what I'm saying? We did not court. We dated, but
yeah. What is courting?
It's like you got to have like people around you at all times. I get it. It's wisdom.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I forgot about that.
It's wisdom.
Yeah. You only hang out in groups and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's really tough though.
That's like
because we could not hang out in groups together, like because I think for her it was more so like there was just too many people around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like we could not get to know each other. So yeah. Plus it's awkward. You know how it is. It's just awkward.
It is.
And I got no game. So
yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
What about you, bro?
Yeah, mine was kind of unorthodox. It was a little different. Lauren had a boyfriend. Lauren had a boyfriend. So,
the tea's out, bro.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend.
So how are you a godly man in this situation? Were you fasting and praying upon the Lord? Did you beseech at all? You didn't beseech?
Tell me what beseech me. I don't even know what beseech means, bro.
I think it means like to plead, something like that.
Okay, I did that. If that's really what it means, I was doing that. I was
With her or the Lord or both.
Yeah, mainly the Lord, but yeah.
Okay. Fine.
No, here's the thing. Yeah,
you say here's the thing a lot.
You got a good point,
bro.
So she had a boyfriend, and we were serving together a lot in church. And
wait, the dude was at the church too?
No, he wasn't.
Okay,
he wasn't. And I don't want to share too many details. Yeah, you know, he may be listening. I hope he gets saved. I don't know. So we were serving together a lot, and we were good family friends, like hanging out with her family. I spent a lot of time with her family and some other family friends, and we all just hung out a lot. And so then I started to think about it, and I told my friend Matt about it. And he was like, and so we kind of started to conspire. We were like, man,
you know how it is with the boys.
Yeah, when you start talking to the boys,
with the boys,
like,
bro. Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I could see that, And so we started talking about it, and
it gets dangerous, bro.
Yeah, it gets dangerous, and they just be hyping you up. They're like, yeah, man, just say something, just talk to her.
Bro, you're Clayton Crellin.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah, so then one day I just told her,
you told her?
I was like, hey, I like you. I know you got a boyfriend.
There was no asking. You just
told her. I didn't ask. I'm sorry. I know that's not the proper way to do it or whatever. I was like, hey, I like you. And I'm just telling you. Like, that's how I feel. Yeah. And so then I waited, and we were still communicating at the time. Like, we were talking, like texting and stuff. And then I was just waiting for a while, and eventually she left her man.
Became available.
And then we went on a date. Yeah. And so that's what happened.
Yeah. So I guess we're kind of like establishing like some phases and like believers that want to pursue, because we're talking about this idea of love. You know what I'm saying? So there's like this idea of like observation, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this idea of, what would you say, like dating,
Yeah, dating. And then eventually, you get to a point where you want to start discussing if you're gonna. I feel like there's a. Well, no. I feel like we're skipping stuff. Actually, I feel like we're skipping stuff. Really, I feel like if you want to have the best chance at a successful marriage, and I'm saying that because there's marriages that didn't do this and they made it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like
not
what we're saying is not.
No,
it's not perfect. It's not
the rule. Like what we're saying is not the rule.
It's like a recommendation.
What we're saying is like, this is our testimony, and this is how it's kind of panned out.
Yeah.
As we try to follow the
and we try to take away from scripture and interpret it. But I think the thing that we're skipping is before you ever like really, it's just that we have this weird language in our culture around dating, because there's like this talking thing, and then there's dating that the kids do now.
And the weird thing about it is like dating isn't even mentioned in the Bible. So it's like, how can you give biblical advice on something that's not even biblical?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they just got married.
Yeah.
And like that was it.
Yeah.
Like there was no wedding for Adam.
And there was a lot of betrothals. Like you were
engaged.
You were engaged. Your parents set it up.
Yeah, their parents set it up. And that's the thing about American culture, is like we feel to love in America.
Yeah.
But God is a learn to love God.
Yes.
And the reality is, I think we go into our relationships just looking for a feeling.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and we're looking for someone to make us feel better, or to actually complete us as our personality. Oh, this person makes me feel this, so now I'm complete. But actually, we want to go into relationships coming from a complete. This person's a compliment.
Yes. Yes.
You know? So. Yeah, and I think as you go deeper into a relationship, you the feelings are there at the jump, bro.
Yeah.
But then like you actually have to start learning to love. And I think that's when a lot of people give up.
Yes.
And that's something in our culture that's just not.
Yeah, there's a dangerous idea in our culture that if you don't feel love for someone, then you're not in love with them.
Yeah.
And that's just a totally American.
It is so American.
Dumb idea.
Yeah.
Because it's not real.
And it's really just driven by like the movies we watch and just the media, bro. The media has tainted our brains, bro.
Yeah.
And I hate to sound like that conservative Christian that's like, don't watch PG-13 movies.
Yeah.
No, I'm not on that vibe. But I am saying like the way you think comes from something, and it may not be God.
Yeah.
And specifically when it comes to
Yep. And you have to question the things that you think about these things.
Yeah. Because
I remember when I was first learning all this, I was like, I remember one night I was on, it was back in the day, it used to be Wednesday night, not Monday night. I don't know if you know that.
So what?
Yeah, it used to be on Wednesday nights, not Monday nights. Second service.
Wow. Did not know that.
We called it Fusion. It was, like me, DJ, Matt Oliphant, and like three other people. Crazy. 3 people showed up there, and it was wild. It was a Wild West. So, but the thing is, I remember DJ preached a sermon and something about 1 Corinthians 13, and I remember reading through the love passage, and I was like, hold on. I read it. We don't got to read the whole thing, but I read the passage, and I was like, he never says that love is a feeling. He never says it. I remember I read it in my Bible. I was like, where's the feeling part?
Yeah. Love feels.
And then I walked, we had this whiteboard, like service got over. I walked up, wrote all the things on the whiteboard that he says love is. And I was like, those are actions. Those are actions. Those are not feelings.
Right. Preach.
And it blew my mind. Yeah. That was like when I was a new believer. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I had to retrain my brain to think about that.
Yeah.
And I still do. Like, I still have to fight against whatever that thing is that tries to tell me that, like, oh, you should feel this. You should have this feeling. It's like, that's a lie from the pit of hell.
Yeah. You know what's funny, bro? Is like in the beginning stages, it is so feeling.
Yeah, it's all feeling.
It's all feeling.
And I do think God designed it that way.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that, we would
procreate.
Procreate, yeah. I think he did.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so difficult when you first start, when you start dating, because you start to get to know this person, and then your boundary of we stop hanging out at 9 p.m. Gets to 9:30, and it's like you start feeling all these feelings, and it's like, dang it, bro, what is it? Something's got to give here.
Yeah.
And I'm full disclosure, my wife and I got married within a year.
Yeah.
Full disclosure.
Yeah.
Like we were like, nah.
Yeah.
But also too, we knew like I knew so dang quick. I believe she did too.
Yeah.
I believe she did too. But on the reality note, like now that I'm giving literally no marriage advice. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I think the season that I'm in right now, what I'm learning, and I'm sharing this, I'm not teaching this. What I'm learning right now is that I'm really learning to love the person who's living in the same space as me, because their way of doing things was different than how it was for me as a single person. That I was single for like 4 years, 5 or however long. I really haven't dated the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but when you're dating, bro, it's just so tough because
dating is tough.
It's like it's like a horse, bro. It's like you got the blinders on. And like you don't see the whole thing because you're just so infatuated.
It's infatuation.
Yeah,
that's what I would say. That's not real love. That's like the beginning of the relationship.
That's not.
Yeah, and it's not real. It's not the strong foundation that you form as you learn to love the person. Like eventually you get to a point where you don't have the same butterfly feelings for each other anymore, and then you learn to train yourself to love this person. You learn to choose that it's more of a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choosing of this person every day, over and over again.
Caleb, can you pull up Ephesians 5, bro? Like, I feel like when people think about relationships, they don't think about it sacrificially. I think off rip. You know what I mean? Like like we've been talking about, like, how does this person make me feel better? Like, God instituted marriage as a way to demonstrate himself to the church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you scroll all the way down, I think it's like verse like 20 or something like that. I'll go up, go up, go up, go up. Yeah, so verse 22. Verse 22. Yeah, it says, "Wives, submit yourselves to your husbands as to the Lord." And dude, we talk about this a lot. Like everybody's heard this teaching.
Yeah.
But it's like
controversial.
It is controversial. Wives, submit yourselves to the husband. That's a hard thing for a woman to do, because the curse in the beginning of Genesis is that she would want to be over the man. So that's enough challenge for her in itself. And so she's constantly having to fight her flesh in this. But then it goes straight to the man, bro, and it's just straight. He's just going in, bro. This is Paul.
Yeah.
This is Paul. And it says the husband is the head of his wife as the Messiah. Whoa, what translation is this? That's an interesting take. Or interesting translation. And glory. Can I get the like the ESV or something like that?
ISV.
Yeah, I never heard of the ISV.
Bro, ain't nobody. If you read the ISV, bro, get saved.
Yeah, honestly, bro, that's a heretic translation.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I have
no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. That honestly might be the most accurate translation.
Yeah.
I have no idea. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. So this is actually imitation. And you know why we get married at the altar, bro? I think we get married at the altar because we're supposed to die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what Jesus did for the church.
Yeah.
That's what Jesus did for the church. And the church is foolish. The church is crazy. We are the church. We do crazy things. We debate on if cussing is a sin or not.
Yeah.
And the Lord's just shaking his head like, gosh dang it, man, why are we still talking about this?
Yeah.
He's shaking his head at us like y'all just don't get it. Now it says no, the church is crazy. But the husband is called to love the wife like Christ does the church.
Yeah. I've officiated 3 weddings now.
Yeah.
I'm about to do my 4th.
Pastor Krellin.
Yeah. I'm about to do my 4th wedding, and I love doing weddings. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But this I'm premarital counseling a couple. We just got finished, and I read them this passage. We went over this, and I was like, okay, you see that part right there about love your wife as Christ loved the church?
Yeah.
Like, you will never be that good. But it is that is what you strive to do.
Yeah.
Like, think about how Jesus loves the church more than we can comprehend, bro. He literally died for the church.
Yeah.
He died for his people.
Yeah, he's holy.
He lived and died and gave everything he had for his people. And that's what we're called to do as men for our wives.
Yeah.
And can I just say, as a man who's married, I freaking suck at this.
Yeah.
This is hard.
It is.
This is so hard.
It is. Because I selfishly want to do what's best for me.
Yeah.
I really just want to feel okay myself. I really just don't want to deal with struggling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially because I struggle for my own self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to sacrifice for the person that I say I love the most. I say that. It's easy to read Bible verses, bro. It's really easy to read Bible verses, but to practically apply them through the Spirit takes a level of submission that does not come from our own human efforts. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're not doing this without the help of the Holy Spirit. You're not. It's just not. It's not in you.
And if you're a man right now who's looking to get in a relationship, or you're in a relationship and you don't see yourself willingly dying to your own ambition, it would probably be the mature thing to just chill out and let God develop you for a little bit. Now, if y'all listen to this and you're like, you're in that season, you'll probably disregard what I have to say. But pray to the Spirit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. The Lord will use it. Bro, is your mic okay? You are like,
it's like,
it's kind of fallen.
It's fallen like
get you a new stand, bro.
My created state. It's
like
Hey, we're still in trial. It's all right though.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right. I'm just making sure, bro. I'm just checking on you.
How many people did you have in your life to like be like, hey, is she the one? Did you have people?
No, not really. Not really. I didn't have a lot. It was more like I don't have the traditional Christian marriage story. Like,
So you didn't have like DJ there?
yeah, I had DJ,
Okay.
but you know how DJ is.
Yeah,
Like he's not like that.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's true.
it was more so just like figuring it out, man. Like, and I mean, I had my close friends that I would talk to about it, but I didn't have a lot of people that were like asking me those questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I would say I did for sure. Like, I think DJ was definitely one. I think DJ was definitely available for us a lot. Like,
yeah,
and we talked to him a lot. And I had just like even I talked to Nick a lot about it too. You know, I think I had the people around me to. Yeah, and I think that was really important.
Yeah,
because it helped me to see clearly when I was tripping.
Yeah,
you know, and I think that was good for me, man.
Yeah.
Also, this one of the things that DJ took me through in premarital was his book, and I think it was called "Before You Say I Do" or something like that. But one of the things that is stressed in the book was the difference between a contract and a covenant. And the Bible says that marriage is a covenant. And if you know anything about covenants in the Bible, it's a big Christian word, but we're going to explain it. It's essentially an agreement that God makes with his people that cannot be broken.
Yeah.
And the Bible says that marriage, Caleb, can you pull up that marriage is a covenant verse? I think it's in Micah. You might have to look it up in Google. But I thought this was super powerful because, man, I grew up in a divorced home. You did as well, right?
Same here.
And so it's like, for me, like growing up in that with that type of mindset, like I always had this thing where it's like nothing is ever too good to be true. Like nothing ain't ever gonna last. And I think like, and I know this is cliche, but having Jesus at the center of your relationship helps you to see faithfulness to its end, and also to like helps you to see God's faithfulness to us. Like this is like we were talking about, like this is the same relationship that Christ made with the church, as a covenant that he made with the church all the way back in like Abraham. But when we talk about like Christ, or we talking about for us with our wives, like this is not an option. Like covenant is not a separation option. Now Jesus does give some like reasons, or Moses does give some reasons in Deuteronomy for a divorce, and it's things like sexual immorality and things like that. But it's not because it was like okay to do it. It's an exception. And also too, like Jesus said it was because of the hardness of their hearts. And it was because they didn't want even more damage to continue on going. Yeah, so look at this, what it says in verse 14. Thank you, Caleb. It says, but you say, this is Micah, is this Malachi? Is this Malachi? I think it's Malachi. Yeah, it's Malachi 14. It says, but you say, why does he not? Because the Lord was witness between you and the wife of your youth, to whom you have been faithless, though she is your companion and your wife by covenant. And so when we talk about like this idea of covenant, it's like, it's all about faithfulness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's about keeping a promise.
Forever.
Yeah. And if I remember right, they used to build, when they made a covenant with God, they would build an altar, right?
Yeah.
Am I remembering this correctly?
Or they would cut a covenant.
Okay.
Yeah, they would cut a covenant.
And so they would come back to it. Is the point.
Yeah.
It was something that you could return to. It's a promise you could go back and look at and be like, okay, I made this promise. This is where God made a promise to me.
Yeah.
And I know he's faithful to keep his promises. And so in that same way, when we get married as believers, our goal is to keep that promise, to keep returning to that promise, to be a picture of God keeping his promises. We're returning to the promise over and over again daily.
Because that's what the promise is at the altar. Is like, till death do us part.
Yeah.
Man, it's easy to say the vows.
Yeah.
But man, like actually living them.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness, yeah. Like man, I was so convicted because I saw an image on my Instagram, like during like I was going through like premarital and stuff like that. Like, and it was a war vet who was engaged during the war, got engaged and came back, and his face was blown up. He looked like mushroom pizza. And his face, and they took the picture of the wedding photo. He was in his military uniform, and she was in her bridal gown or bridal dress, and like her face said it all. And it said that they divorced within like 2 months, and he killed himself. Yeah, terrifying.
That gave me the chills, bro.
Yeah, and the thing about it is like, I said the thing. The thing about it
Here's the thing.
is like the vow was till death do us part. You know what I mean? The vow was faithfulness. And so flippantly we make promises that we just can't keep. And it's like, that's why Jesus says count the cost. Like, did you really count the cost of what marriage is? Because it's a covenant that's biblically from the origin was separable by death. If you broke this covenant, like death had to be paid. And that's why Jesus had to go to the cross. Is because we couldn't hold up the covenant, but he could. And that's the gospel news. And we're supposed to be a walking image of that.
I think that's one of the coolest things about marriage to me. Yeah. Is that your marriage is a walking testimony. Like
of God's faithfulness.
Of God's faithfulness. Of his, like, when you are faithful, and you love sacrificially, and you continue to go back to that promise that you guys made to each other, like that's a walking testimony of God's glory.
Absolutely. Amen. So what was your finances like when y'all got married?
Oh my gosh, bro. that's tough. I had probably like $5.
Shut up, bro. Nah. Get out.
For real, I probably had.
This
Are
mic.
you all right, bro?
This mic, bro.
Are you all right? We're working out the kinks, people. Everybody, just hang on.
Sorry.
There we go.
I had to act a fool.
No. So I had debt. I had debt and student loan debt, and and my wife is like way more financially responsible than me. Always has been. It's just like better at that kind of stuff. So yeah, she had more money than me, and I don't know how much. Like actually, when we got married, I started student teaching. That was my last year of college.
So y'all were really in the grind together.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, no, it worked out really well because when we got married, because when you're student teaching, you can't have a job. Like, that's not a thing. Because
so she believed in you.
Yeah, so
that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Shout out to Lauren.
True. Yeah, so she supported us while I was student teaching, and then like she was working she had her bachelor's degree at the time already. She's also smarter than me, so she got out of college before me. Yeah, and was working at this job, and she was ready to quit. She didn't want to work there anymore, and she kind of waited for me to finish school, and then I got a job teaching, and then she was able to quit her job and go back to school and get her master's degree, which was very helpful because we always knew she was going to get her master's degree, or I always did, because she's just smart and good at school and stuff like that. So and then so I worked for 2 years while she was in school, and then so we kind of did that little trade. But then at the end of it, we both we started working. So
that's actually pretty cool. Like that's actually a testimony.
Yeah, Yeah, it is. It is. God really helped us out there like that. Just the whole thing working
it's
out like that.
There's Proverbs. There's the book of there's wisdom, but then there's like this piece where it's like faith kind of contradicts wisdom at times.
Yeah.
And it's like
that
was a by faith thing.
Yeah.
And I think we have to go into marriage by faith too.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I believe God is going to use this marriage for his glory.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of like is it? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I wish a lot. I'm thinking, people in my head right now, I'm thinking like, I wish some people were able to approach certain situations more from a faith perspective.
Yeah. And people will make you feel like people make you feel some type of way for that, but it's like,
yeah, I know. Here's the thing.
You know your faith.
When I know what God is showing me, like,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with what God has told me. You know what I mean? Over what? Now, I'm not saying be stupid and ignore all the godly counsel in your life. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think if you know what God has told you, you got to go with that, and you got to step out in faith.
So, were you like, God told me that you were gonna be my wife? Did you hit her with that?
I don't think I used those exact words, but I did.
That's probably for the best.
I don't know. I'd have to ask her. That was a long time ago.
God told me
I'm
that
old
you were
now.
my wife.
No, but I did tell her very early on.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, I think we're gonna get married. Like, I think this is what God wants.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I said it like that.
Okay.
But I did tell. This is real testimony right here. You can call my grandma and ask her.
Okay.
Because my grandma's a woman of faith. Okay. This is on my dad's side.
Shout out grandma.
Yeah. We call her Meemaw, actually.
Shout out Meemaw, man.
Yeah, Meemaw. So,
man, have I met your Meemaw? I don't know if I have.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you met her.
Okay.
But anyway, she's a woman of faith. And I talked to her one day, and I told her, this was like right after me and Lauren started dating. Maybe like a couple weeks. And I was like, Meemaw, I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to marry this girl.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how I felt too.
I was like,
I felt the same way.
And I told her, and then like when we got married, Meemaw brought it up. She was like, you told me you were gonna marry her. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Meemaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meemaw, keeping it up.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, screw that waiting forever, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just go get married and learn to love. Now, obviously, does she follow the Lord? Like, the equally yoked thing is super important. Like, don't be that. Like the Bible says, don't be unequally yoked, which means don't essentially date somebody who's a non-believer. Okay, so because you guys are just gonna have two different directions in life. You're gonna try. You're gonna be trying to tread the grain one way. She's gonna be trying to tread the grain the other way. Then no progress gets done. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, like learn to love, bro. Like, easy to say now, but learn to love because it's worth it. We say that to do it because it's worth it. Like, because we become more like Christ in the process. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I feel like there's more that we have to talk about though. Man, what's it like staying married? You've been in this longer than me.
To me, this is just my perspective. I think it gets better as time goes on.
Okay.
Like, at least for me personally, I think Lauren would be okay with me saying this. Like, our first few years was pretty rough. Like, it was just kind of a hard, like I said, we were financially, and we just had a lot of arguments, and we didn't agree on a lot of things, and so it was kind of like we were butting heads a lot. And but I think as time, we've been learning to love. Like, we've been getting better at it. It's a practice. Yeah. And so we've gotten a lot better. So like I feel like the best I've ever felt in my marriage. Wow. So
praise God, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well, is this it?
I think this is the end.
Is this it? Are we wrapping it up?
We're wrapping it up.
I don't really want to wrap it up though.
All right, you just want to sit here and talk all night?
Well, I guess I got to get home to my wife, so.
That's true. I do too.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
We do it in the name of love. We're ending this podcast in the name of love.